So how will you describe, if you're comfortable to talk about it? I used to always tell everybody I invite to my channel that Scotland is the best when it comes to acceptability and reduced racism. Scotland is the best. So how will you describe Wales when it comes to acceptability of blacks and racism? Have you ever faced any, like, apart from the small ones, have you ever faced like the real serious racism?
Before we go on, I'm going to introduce our sponsor for today, the sponsor of this wonderful video, Skillshare. I don't know if you've heard about Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning platform made up of wonderful creators with over 1,000 videos spread across over 150 countries. You know if it is not legit, you know if it is not good. I will not bring it to you. I've personally tried Skillshare when I was trying to finish my summative assessment for my second semester exam in the UK, my second semester essay. I had to go use Skillshare. I use Skillshare for my essay writing. There are so many things you can learn on Skillshare. Is it cooking? Is it how to relax, time management, baking, video editing, phone photography, name it. I can't even mention it all. Skillshare is your plug. Skillshare is what you need in your life. You can access Skillshare from the comfort of your home. Try Skillshare using my code or going through the link in the description box, and the first 1,000 people to register to use Skillshare we have access to free 1 month trial. Try it and let me know what you've been up to, what course you've enjoyed, and I promise you a trial will convince you.
Honestly, for the past 22 months, I have never, you know, I one time I had gone to do some agency, and by then I wasn't driving, so I went with the train. And when I came back, I was by the bus stop waiting for the bus to go home, and I was in my African wear,
All right.
but I had my jacket on, but the jacket was open. So there were two ladies. I don't know where they came from. They just came and they just hugged me. I'm like, where do you come to? Then they told me that we like your dress. We like your dress.
Yes.
I said, oh, okay. But I was a bit so. I've never encountered
Racism.
any kind of, yeah. Definitely everywhere there's
Yeah.
that pocket of yeah. But I see, I've not
So it's,
experienced.
are they nice people? Are you saying they're nicer than Scottish
Wales
people?
Wales people are very nice. Look, they are very, very, very nice.
No, you're becoming extra. Don't be too
No, no, no,
extra.
no, 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 no. I'm not being extra. But no, you see, I wouldn't have stayed there for 22 months because look, in my hospital where I work now,
Yes, yes.
you know how many Ghanaians are here?
One. You.
I can say we are not up to even 10.
The whole hospital.
The whole hospital. With
Wow.
over 8,000 staffs. We are not up to 10.
Wow.
But there are Nigerians here. There are a lot of Nigerians here. I know there are a lot of Nigerians here. But personally, I go do my work, I come home. But at least the people are really accepting, they help you to do whatever you want to do, whatever question you have related to social life in Cardiff or in Wales. If you need any information, because um when I was even trying to get an apartment, they were trying to give me information.
Help you.
Yeah, wanted to buy a car, wanted to do my driving license test and everything. Like, they will give you all the information that, oh, this will help you, this one is better, this one is better. So they are very accommodating, very
Wow.
accepting.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
it's a nice place. Yeah, and especially if you go to the countryside. If you're on the countryside, oh, the countryside is a cool and calm place. Not a lot of people. So the
Yes.
few people that you meet, oh, It's wonderful. Oh, you need to.
Hey, this is you're even doing home. I'm even about to. I'm even getting confused now. I see. You're already buying me over. That's so
Yes,
nice.
yeah, yeah. And I told you I'm going to be an ambassador for Wales, so don't worry.
You're about to confuse me. No, I'm not going to allow you to. No, don't do that. I still stand for Scotland any day, anytime. Okay.
Yeah.
So, are there jobs for dependents? Because let's say for Scotland, if you want all this white collar job, except you're in the city center, it's not as much compared to England.
Okay.
So do you think there are jobs for all these white collar jobs? Are they available for dependents, for students, after studies? Do you think jobs are everywhere, or at least not everywhere, but at least is it reasonable enough?
Let me. Okay, I have some Indian friends who have their families over here who are not nurses, and one that I know, the husband was a mechanical engineer before coming to the UK. So when he came, he got a job with Amazon as a driver.
Okay.
And he also got a car within some few months, and is doing an Uber. Riding an Uber now. With my hospital, for instance, what they say is, if you have your dependent in and they are not nurses, just let them apply to the hospital for any work. The catering staff, housekeeping staff, nursing assistant, they can give them job for the meantime as they find their feet.
Wow, really?
So, yeah. I think the most important thing is talking to your managers or your whoever is in charge that, oh, my husband is there. I know most people don't want their husbands to work in the hospital. But if you are ready for them to work there, they have. There are, I'm sure that I can't really say so much about the jobs for the dependent, but I believe that there is Asda, there is Aldi, there's Lidl, if Tesco, if they apply, I'm sure if they apply for jobs there, they would. But if pertaining to your professional work, as your qualifications, that is where maybe I might not be able to give a better overview about it. Yeah, but other jobs, it's easy. It's not so difficult to get a job to do. Yeah, so.
Okay, so do you have any idea, because I understand your family they're not with you yet, do you have any idea about childcare? Because I know childcare is very expensive, school, about children, any idea at all?
Childcare, even though my family is not here, I've made a lot of inquiries about childcare because my boy is just 15 months, so
okay.
And it's the same everywhere. You would they have fine, aside the hospitals have nurseries where you can take them.
Okay.
Yeah, the hospital have nursery, so we have a nursery where you can take your child to, but at this reduced rate, it's discounted. There are buildings where they take the kids. There's one is called Sweet Peas. So you take your child, I think from 6 months, to I think either 3 or 5 years. Yeah, you take them there, then you also pay. But it's you have to make, you just have to do your adjustments to be able to know how to
between you and your partner.
And the thing is, I don't know with Scotland and England, but with my trust, they really accommodate family issues. It's very important to them. So if, let's say, I'm working in theater and my wife is working in, let's say, in a medical ward, if we have a child and we would want to, alternate, I just have to take my wife's rota and give it to my manager, or mine to my wife's manager. Then they try to at least, if not give us all our requests, at least you get about 90, 85 or 90% of that alternate shift, so that at least there's somebody at home to take care of the child. Yeah,
that's very good. That seems, yeah, you're getting a point, maybe half points, a little bit.
No. We are winning. Wales is winning. Yeah.
You're winning half points, because my own trust, we don't have. But I just joined. I was in the care home.
Yeah.
And then I joined the NHS.
I might even have to interview you on that with where you moved from the care home to NHS. Yeah.
That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm in the NHS just now, and we don't have childcare, anything, nothing. It's not.
You don't have a nursery.
No.
Oh, okay. It's part of, when you are they say it's part of the benefit of joining the NHS. Yeah. So at a reduced price.
Wow.
At a reduced,
You won 1 point, half point there.
It's 3 points. It's 3 points. Yeah.
You actually opened my eyes to so many things. Where it seems to be nines now.
Well, let me. I'm always saying that. In everything, we are all entitled to our opinion and our life choices and everything. But like I was saying earlier, if let's say I have to move to get a higher role somewhere, and maybe I'm not taking the road here. Even when I go and I'm done, I serve my whatever, I might come back to Wales. Come back. Oh, that's what people are doing. Most people in England, that's what they are doing now. They're all coming to Wales. They're all coming to live in Wales.
So, what about university? Do you think they pay? Do they pay school fees if if you've been in Wales for some years? Do you pay school fees, or is there any difference for university?
After 3 years, you pay as a home student.
Okay.
Before 3 years, you pay as international student, but after 3 years, you pay as a home student.
It's almost the same with Scotland, but
the same year.
You pay in Scotland. You pay very cheap, about 1,000 and something. But then Scottish, I always forget the full meaning, is SAAS. They'll pay that money for you, so you're going to school for free in university.
Is it depending on the course, on the program you're going to read?
Yes, but most courses are covered.
Okay, because I know with nursing, like the whole of UK, they give you that grants. You work for them. They pay your fees. Then after you work,
not just nursing.
Oh, okay.
Your first degree, most courses, your first degree is paid. It's just 1,005 or so. But Scotland, some Scottish government will pay for it. But then you have to have been living in Scotland for the past 3 years. That's 1 point.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm sure there'll be something that Wales also has, which I need to find out. I will find out and make sure I cancel that point.
Okay, what do you want to say about Wales? Don't tell me Wales is nice. Avoid that to English. Avoid that. Don't tell me Wales is the best. Avoid that sentence. What do you want to say about Wales in general?
Okay, so I would say Wales is not as big as England. Not as big as Scotland.
Wow, right, yes.
Yeah, okay. Wales, yeah. I don't really remember offhand the population in the whole of Wales, but it's not as big as England and Scotland or Northern Ireland. Yeah. And it's, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll just say that if you want a calm and peaceful place to live. You know, there are good schools, good road network system. Let's say unless you are living, let's say, just around town, just yeah, you maybe, you know, traffic and all that stuff. But the traffic compared to in England is not what you get in Wales. Not at all. Not at all. Hardly. You know, it was just this morning that I went for night duty and I was coming back. Then ever since I came to Wales, that I experienced let's say 5 minutes to 10 minutes traffic.
Okay.
Yeah. I look, seriously, I don't know. It just today. And I think that is because of there were some few accidents on the road.
Okay.
And because of the weather, the extreme heat, but traffic wise, schools, there are good schools here. 9 schools, good schools. The weather is unpredictable.
Okay.
But I don't know of Scotland, but it rains a lot in Wales.
Same with Scotland. Same.
Yeah. So it rains a lot but I think even this year, it has not rained much as I came in 2020. When I came in 2020 September, almost like Monday to Sunday, you have every day you have rains. But for this year, I think mid of last year up to now, the rains has not been that much. Yeah, but the weather is, I would say, apart from the summer, weather just changes.
It's the same.
Yeah. So yeah.
What about snow? Does it snow a lot? Like, is it very cold?
Please, don't try to use that as a. Please, please.
Don't be scared. Just say it. Just say
it. You know.
Oh God.
Ever since I came to Wales, I think in 2021, somewhere around December, was when I woke up and I saw that the cars parked around the apartment, they had some white stains on them, and a few on the ground. But since then, only a few. But since then, oh come on! I'm like, where is the snow? Where is this? It doesn't. You wouldn't get.
Oh my God!
You wouldn't get
no snow.
No, it
so
doesn't.
Why would anybody want to come to Wales if you can't see snow? Come to Scotland.
Yeah, what are you using snow for? What are you using snow for? You know, it's yeah, you wouldn't get maybe one day we'll get.
Wow.
You see. People need to get time to, you know, be in Wales. Okay, you need to. It's like you are coming to UK for the first time, and the only place you had a job is Wales. Okay. Now, take your time, come to Wales, taking a deep breath, and just go with the flow. I tell you, oh come on, you would. Okay.
Have you been to Scotland?
It's on my agenda to come to Scotland.
Come to Scotland and come and see how beautiful. I know Scotland is the coldest. It's very cold.
That is one coldest. Sorry, that is one of the things. That's one of the reasons why I've seen a lot of jobs which I wish I could apply in Scotland. But anytime I think about Scotland is very cold, I just put it aside.
We're fine. No, you get used to it. It's very hot now. Very hot now.
No, Gloria, listen. our body is not used to these cold things.
You will be used to it. Maybe me, I learned it here also. I adjusted and you adjust. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Scotland, sincerely speaking, Scottish people are very nice. Come and see.
I don't know. They are not nicer than Wales people. No, come on. Yeah, no. You come to Wales without my knowledge. Just come and pass through. Just come and pass through. Go to the countryside. Go to the city center. Just come and pass through. Then you go back, take videos, take pictures, evidence. Then just give me. Yeah, no, you just look. I'm telling you, the day you step foot here, you just call your husband that you should move with your case to Wales.
Yeah, I'm not coming back.
You're not coming back. Nah, you're not coming back.
It's like
just to digress a bit. When I was back home and I applied for my visa and I was sent a mail that my visa is in, so I should come for it. When from where I live to where the visa center is about 5 hours drive. So I went. When I got a visa, I sent my wife a message that, if you don't hear from me in the next 3 hours, please know that I'm already in the UK. We were ready to move. Yeah.
Wait at the airport.
Yes. You're going to wait for me there. Yeah. But Wales, yeah, every place has its pros and cons. Yeah, but on the whole, generally, Wales is a nice place. If you are not, let's say, for instance, if you don't have friends in Wales and you are not, you don't psych yourself up, you might not like it in Wales because you would say, oh, there are not a lot of Africans, there are not a lot of this and that. Yeah, but I believe in one thing, that we didn't come here because of friends. You have an agenda why you came here. So just come and do whatever you want to do. I once met a lady and at a locum site, and she has been in London since 2009.
Okay.
No, since 2001.
Oh.
She came to Wales with a family about, I think, 2 years ago. Okay. And I was just asking her, why did she move from London? Because London, everybody, Africans, when we hear UK,
you're in London.
London. And she was like, in London, she couldn't do anything for herself. She was always having overdraft. But she being in Wales, within 1 year, the amount of money she saved. I'm like, yeah. And people, there is a border between Wales and England.
Okay, yes.
And initially there was a toll between on that border. So you pay when you are entering, when you are going. Right. But now they've taken the toll away. So it's a free movement. So people are now staying in Wales and working in England.
Oh my!
So now the rent is now going up because of that. There's a part in Wales called Newport. Newport is close to that border.
Okay.
Initially, you could get a 2-bedroom for £500 in Newport. But because of that, because of those who work in England are now coming to stay in Newport, now the rent is going up.
Goes up.
Yeah.
So how many hours drive from, let's say, Cardiff to England? I don't know where's the nearest.
So from Cardiff to England, so let me use Gloucester.
Okay.
Gloucester is 58 minutes.
Oh.
London, if you're going to London Paddington, it's an hour and a half.
Wow. That's close.
If you're going to Exeter is an hour and a half. This place, how do we call it? Birmingham is almost 2 hours.
Okay.
Portsmouth is 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Then I think, where did I go the last time? I think Oxford. Oxford is 1 hour 30 minutes. Yeah, so we are close.
Very close. Very,
When
very
you go
close.
to, so this is South Wales, but when you go to North Wales, there's a part called Wrexham. From North Wales, Wrexham to Liverpool is 25 minutes. From there to Manchester is 1 hour.
Wow.
From there to Chester, it's about 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, so we
Very close.
our location, the location of Wales alone. Oh, come on! Now look at Wales, from Wales to Scotland. It's about 7 hours drive. Man!
We were cut off. We are in the north, like.
And even yours is even good. You can drive. You can drive to Scotland, but Northern Ireland you can drive. You have to go by flight.
Yes,
You
that's
have to
true.
go by flight. I don't know why you have to go by flight. Yeah. So it's Wales. It's not. I would encourage anybody who wants to start, if you want to start life in the UK and you want a cheap place to start life in the UK,
Come to Wales.
come to Wales.
Hey, God Almighty, you're so sure.
Come to Wales.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm very sure. I'm very sure. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Like, it was really fun. You actually educated me. But I'm not coming to waste. Thank you.
Oh, it's your own loss, no? It's your own loss. No.
Thank you so much for coming. And thank everyone for watching. If you have any question, just drop it in the comment section. I know he may not see it, he may see it. At least we will try to respond. I'm not promising you. And I'm trying to encourage him to start a YouTube channel as well, since he's now the king of Wales. Let him.
Oh yeah. I'm the king of Wales. Yeah.
And when you start your YouTube channel, please let us know. We'll bring you back and we'll talk about your channel. Thank you so much for coming to do this. Much appreciated. Thank you everyone for watching. Please drop word of encouragement and appreciate my brother and Mr. Andrew. Andrew Darko.
Yeah.
I know you as Darko, and Darko for like just appreciating for me. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in another video. Until then, stay safe and bye.